I'm going to tell you why not having a credit file will massively increase your chances of your mortgage application being declined. Every lender, when deciding if they're even going to consider lending to you, will check your credit file. So if you need to make sure it's telling the right story, and if it doesn't, you need to give yourself time to make sure it does tell the right story. If you don't have a credit file before applying for a mortgage, then you are massively increasing the risk of that being declined and losing your home to someone who has had their credit file checked by their mortgage broker. Hi all, I'm Jenny from Your Mortgage Hub, and I'm here to help those started out or started over with their mortgage applications by showing you what you should and shouldn't be doing when applying for a mortgage, and therefore increasing your chance of your mortgage application being successful. So why bother getting a credit report? So I recently spoke to a client who had been declined by a high street lender, and they couldn't understand why, because they said, I've got more than enough deposit, I can afford the monthly payments, and I've never missed a mortgage payment. So I asked them to send me a copy of their credit file. Within 2 minutes, I'd realised what the issue was, and that was they had a CCJ they wasn't aware of. And therefore, the lender they'd gone to just simply wouldn't lend to them. So I was able to resource the mortgage, find the lender that would, and get the application to offer. That's why you should always have your credit file checked by your mortgage broker. There are three main reasons why you should have it done before you apply for a mortgage. The first one is if your credit file shows something that's incorrect or something that you wasn't aware of, you have time to look at that and correct it, or you can work with that information. It will dictate your rates and your lenders. So do you know you can afford it? And are you happy to pay those interest rates? And third and finally, and probably the most important, it's going to dictate your deposit amount. So if you've got a 5% deposit, but yet your credit file dictates you need 15%, you've got two options. You can either find a house that's cheaper, or you need to save more money. But without that credit report, you're simply not going to know. I'm going to put a link in the comments for a free credit file check for you that covers all three major agencies. If you want me to look at that credit file, just drop a comment below and we'll have a look.